Good day, my friends, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. My name's Chris. I'm the Batman statue collector, and welcome back to another Carside chat. And today's going to be a multitude of topics and things that we need to talk about. It is a late spring, rainy, cold day here in Kansas, and so why not go and get a delicious iced caffeinated beverage and talk to you fine folks today about stuff going on in the collecting community and also in my life. When you're watching this, more than likely I am on international travel, and so I haven't been able to do live streams while I'm doing that, and so this is kind of like a hangout. It's kind of like a Carside chat. It's just a little bit of stuff that I wanted to talk about and thought maybe you would be interested in hearing what I have to say, and maybe offering your own comments as well down below. So the first thing I want to talk about is edition size. A lot of collectors, we've been talking lately about the hobby and kind of the state of the hobby and the resale market and everything else like that. Tariffs, where people are maybe being more forced to buy local or buy things that are already in stock. Right now there is, as of recording of this, there was a 90-day tariff pause from things coming from China. So things actually were starting to ship a little bit, like my Batman versus Killer Croc. That's one that I was really excited to get in. I really didn't know when that was going to happen, but it's the day that the 90-day pause happened, it's miraculously started to ship again. So I was very happy about that. But before that, a lot of us kind of felt like edition size didn't really matter. Now, if you are somebody that likes to flip statues, God bless you. But it was very difficult to do that, okay? But where people are maybe buying older pieces right now because they can't get newer stuff, does edition size then start to matter again? And again, if you're new and have no idea what I'm talking about, edition size is how many of a statue they make or a collectible they make. Where you have to be careful though is, like, let's say Prime 1 Studio, they have an edition size of 150 for the deluxe version and 50 of the regular. That means there's 200 total that were made of that statue, but the special version only 150 made, the regular 50. Hopefully that makes some sense. But even at edition size of 200, that means there's only 200 of that particular statue, or only 150 of that particular version of that statue out in the world. That's not very many. Back in the old days, of course, edition size was a lot higher, and companies obviously wanted to make as many as they could because that was a profit for them. But with the prices as high as they are, I think a lot of companies are still real happy with what they're able to get right now in 2025. But again, with that change in the tariff issue, will people start caring about edition size again? And I think yes and no. I think that there'll be pockets of collectors that obviously do. Now, if let's say that I have my Batman versus Killer Croc and they only made 150 of those things, and I can't remember exactly what the edition size was, but it wasn't very big. Does that make the demand higher if the statue's really good? Sure. And does that make me happier as a collector knowing that I'll probably be able to sell it if I ever want to do that? Because it's a popular statue, it's a really well done statue. Now, me personally, I hope I never sell that thing. But it is peace of mind for collectors to have that low edition size sometimes. Now, if it is a 150 of a statue and no one cares about it, well, you're probably not going to sell it. Unless there's that one niche collector that really wants that piece. You just never know. But to me, edition size is a little bit of a peace of mind. But going up until this tariff thing, where nothing was selling, and you could get stuff at really cheap prices, to me, edition size didn't matter. And still, as a collector today, I really don't care about it. It still doesn't really matter to me because I buy a statue because I like it. And I never buy a statue with the thought of, oh, I'm going to sell it. Now, sometimes I get it in and I'm like, it's just not what I expected. It's a hero, and I don't really collect heroes. And in some cases, I panic. I tend to money panic. And so, like, when there's a bunch of stuff that I'm needing to pay for, like David Finch art or something like that, sometimes I'll look around and be like, okay, what can I get rid of? Because I want to have X, Y, and Z amount in my bank account just to feel comfortable, that's just me personally. Maybe you're like that too, but I tend to panic sell sometimes. It's not because I want to get rid of it, it's because I panic sell. So hopefully that makes a little bit of sense. So I definitely want you to weigh in on that, okay? The other thing I want to talk to you about is some of the things that I have been watching lately. Outside of the collecting realm, two things that I've been watching are The Last of Us, and also, and that's season 2, and it is just finishing. Now, as the record of this, I have 1 episode left of season 2. Also, I've been watching, I'm a little late to the game, but I've been watching Squid Games. And I was curious if any of you out there like that as well. Now, I watched season 1, and I kind of fell in love with it. I loved the idea of it. I think it's creepy and awesome, and it's kind of funny, and it's kind of quirky. It takes place in Korea, and it's all Korean actors, and so it's all dubbed in English. It's just fun. It's just a really fun show. And then the second part was the guy that survives Squid Games goes back. Maybe spoiler alert, sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that. But he goes back in the games, and I've made it through season 2. And season 3 happens at the end of June, at the end of this year, and kind of finishes season 2. So it's kind of like a part 1 and part 2 type of situation. But I was just curious if any of you out there are watching either of those 2 shows. I really like Squid Games, and it's funny because I didn't think I really would. When I first saw the premise of it, I was like, I don't know. Sorry, iced caffeinated beverage. I was like, people playing games and they're getting killed. I don't know about that. I loved it. I freaking loved it. Definitely not my normal thing I would like to watch, but I'm enjoying it. And then Last of Us, I never played the game, but I really liked season 1. I really liked the visuals. I liked the storytelling. I liked the relationship between Joel and Ellie. Just very good. And then season 2, I kind of knew what was going to happen. Like just from reading things, I kind of knew what was going to happen to some of the main characters. But I think I even like season 2 even better than season 1 so far. Going back, like the episode I just watched had like flashbacks of Joel and Ellie and their relationship on her birthday. And it was I just think it's really well done. Really great storytelling. So anyway, those are 2 shows that I have been watching. What I need from you guys is to comment down below what you've been watching that you would recommend, because I'm done now with those 2 shows and I need something to watch. Some people have suggested Andor, which I'm a big, massive Star Wars fan. I haven't really I haven't watched Ahsoka, haven't watched Andor. Endor is the Ewok planet, sorry. But do you guys recommend those 2 shows? I haven't done that. I've obviously watched all the Mandalorian shows. Really liked the Boba Fett series as well. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you guys think I should watch. Is there anything kind of like Last of Us or kind of like Squid Game or something that's fun and interesting to watch? Would you leave your comments down below? Because I need something new to watch over the summer. And obviously, like The Boys was a big thing that I loved, and the teenage version of The Boys. I can't remember what that show was called, but I really liked that too. And again, The Boys was something I didn't expect to love, but I freaking loved The Boys. And I can't wait for more. Stranger Things I'm a big fan of, and I know that season's coming up here real soon, I think, that final season. So I definitely have The Boys and the other one to look forward to. But Stranger Things, that's what I was trying to say. But I need something new to look at, to watch, to keep my interest over the summer when I'm not filming content for you guys. So anyway, this has just been a little chat. Again, enjoying my coffee, hanging out in my car. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it today. Something a little bit different, but I love chatting with you guys, and I feel bad that I can't do it live while I'm traveling. And so anyway, as soon as I get back, we'll get back to normal stuff, Rogues Gallery and the hangouts and whatever. But anyway, thanks for watching today. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon right here back in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, if you want to support the channel and look really amazing while doing it, please check out our Teespring store. It has all of our BSC merch, including our brand new logo right here, the I Love Painted Rock shirt. This one's a lot of fun. Of course, we joke about it all the time on the channel. But there's also, of course, the Batman Statue Collector main logo as well. Of course, we also have them in all shapes and sizes. We also have, of course, the stickers as well. A lot of people have requested those over the years, and so that's a place you can get those. We also have the Freeze Strikes Back, and thank goodness we don't still have that problem. But I love the mug. I love the way it turned out, of course, and so we can continue to joke about that for years to come. We also have, of course, the Rogues Gallery Live. This is our live show that we do every other Wednesday with the entire crew, and I love the way this logo turned out. It's one of my favorites. I own a couple of these myself. I actually have a couple of hoodies. And then, of course, we also have the Brotherhood of the Bat logo, which is one of our main logos. I love the rock on symbol, of course, with that great pop of color. We have stickers, and again, we have all shapes and sizes. We have hoodies, we've got sweatshirts, short sleeve, and everything else in between. So it's a great way to support the channel. I can't thank you guys enough. Links are down below. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them. And also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.